In this section, we will learn about one of the most basic function in Excel, which is sum. And in this lecture, we will explore different methods to use this function. On your screen, you can see one database and in which we have employee ID, employee name, and their basic salaries. And we want to sum the basic salaries for all these employees by using different methods. So in method 1, we will sum up these basic salaries by using cell selections manually. For example, I will delete this first. I will use equal. Whenever we use any formula, it will start with equal. Then I will select one by one each cell. This plus this, then this, and so on. And just press enter. When I press enter, you can see I got the answer 18,759. In this method, I did not use sum function. I just make my selection and use plus sign and then press enter. But in our next method, in method 2, we will use sum function, but we will also select each cell one by one. For example, I will delete this first, equal sum bracket. Then you can see our first argument number 1, number 2, and so on. So I will select number 1, comma, number 2, comma, number 3, comma, number 4, and so on. So we can make our selection up to the end. Then bracket close, press enter. When I press enter, you can see I got the same answer 18,759. But these two methods are very lengthy and time taking. In small database, we can use this method, but if we have big databases, then we cannot follow this method. In our third method, we will select the range in database instead cell selection. For example, I will delete this, equal sum bracket. Then instead of cell selection, I will select all this range. Then bracket close, press enter. You can see I got the answer 143,535. And this is the easiest way to use sum function. So in our next method, we will use insert function command. If you go to the header, you can see different ribbons: home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, etc. Go to the formulas ribbon and here you can see first option, insert function. Click on this. A dialog box appears in front of you. And here you can see the first function sum, or you can also type the function name here. So I will select this. Before I select, I will go to this cell where I want to use this function, delete. I will go back to the insert function, click on this and select the first function sum and click OK. Another dialog box appear and here we have two argument, number 1, number 2, etc. So number 2 is optional. We will use number 1 argument and we will enter the range here. Instead of entering the range, I will select the range from my database and you can see Excel write it here C4 to C22. Then just click OK. And you can see I have the same answer 143,535, which I got it in method 3. So in this way, you can also use sum function by using insert function command. In our next method, we will use AutoSum function command. So I will delete this first. Then again, I will go to the formulas ribbon. And in the formulas ribbon, we have function library. In this library, the first function is AutoSum. When you click on this, you can see there are different functions available in AutoSum, but we will use the first one, sum. Click on this and you can see when I click on the AutoSum, the Excel will automatically activate range selection. So I will select my range from C4 to C22 and press enter. And you can see I got the same answer 143,535. In our last method, we can also sum these basic salaries by using short key. So I will delete this first, and now I will use short key Alt equal. When I press Alt equal, you can see Excel again automatically activate the selection, and now I will correct my selection, which is C42 C22, bracket close and press enter, and I got the answer 143 535, and which is the same which we got it from previous methods. So in this way you can use some function by using different methods.